football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Patriots and the Monarchs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Monarchs of San Antonio.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
So here come the Patriots now on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, and he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way to the end zone a few more times.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Ball start. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jacobs going to try the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And again, the run defense stopped this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And how about his performance in the wild card round last week? Truly one for the record books. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. In fact, the statistician was questionable for this game, trying to recover from that one. And if you didn't know any better, you would have thought they were going 11 out of 10 in that game all the way through. But after this one, can he keep it going? Can he keep that?
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
He'll look to throw.
Looking deep here for Mooney. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Jacobs. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Hey, check that.
One more time to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught by Rodgers for a New England touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are able to extend their lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio.
And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball. There's ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game one?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you've got the momentum, you can take them out in that one game and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game.
Hey, smash Bronco! Three.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Hey,
Lamb will go in motion.
go!
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Check.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they send a man in motion right.
Taylor. Touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip. to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes San Antonio. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Lamb will go in motion. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
From 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
3rd and 19.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
50 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And now an audible here into something else. Lamb will go in motion. A give for Taylor running right side.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come 19! Come 19! Go street!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Stick the eagle! Stick the eagle! Ready?
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. 30 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
And it's caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Monarchs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen him not have a big game like this? It's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They run once more with Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Runs over. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Monarchs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because They have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, New England.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up a throw.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. Street.
They'll look to throw.
That is caught by Lamb.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
19
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, Panther. Go, Reed, go. Hurt.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
18 Rattler. Go.
Now back to throw. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert touchdown.
And the Monarchs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better.
Back now in San Antonio. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
It's a gain of 10.
Drop 50, drop 50.
New England.
Ready.
Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll have it crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Monarchs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
way. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Running left, Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Now 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Go check, go check.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the second. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. New England's offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Got it. Ready? Set up. Ready, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.